Welcome to Lounging with Lisa. You're going to be here today with Lisa. This is Spencer, also known as the Child, here bringing you in. So get ready for your eyes to be open to the new reality, the religion that is Lounging with Lisa. Thank you for coming, and don't forget to hit that like button.
My gosh, that was one of the best intros I've ever heard in my life, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly, that was the Child, also known as Spencer. And we will be continuing today with the DIFB game, which stands for Draw Ideas from Bowl Game, WikiLeaks, Classic Jazz, 1920, Costa Rica with a focus on Monteverde, what's it called, this thing? Oh gosh, I've gone blank. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre and Vlad the Impaler are all on the list of things to do today. That will be your subject matter, basically, or the categories, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for hitting like. Thank you for arriving in the lounge. I don't think you're not going to be able to stay here for the game, are you, Spencer?
I will probably have prior engagements, but that is still up in the air.
That's 9 o'clock at night, the night before. It's Saturday night, so. At any rate, I can't get over that introduction. What else can I say? I'm writing down names. I'm tipping my hat to you. I'm thanking you for pressing like. And I am over the moon elated that you're here with me today. The Child has agreed to help me with a couple of the Lounger of the Week videos about time travel and other things. So that will be fun. Okay, Spencer, I usually just do a 2-minute. There's 20 seconds left. Take us out.
Thank you for tuning in. Get ready for a fantastic show and a great evening. You're sitting here with the one, the only, Houserman, Lisa. Get ready and buckle your seatbelt. Let's get out of here.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it. There's the Child doing the intro for me last night. Let me see something, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to... Okay. Hello, everybody. We have Unsubbed Surf, the man formerly known as Jack Frost, is in the lounge. Thank you, Botox Rocks. This was sent to me by a lovely individual across the pond who goes by 123, a member of the lounge. Let me make sure I have everybody so far. Peter, Nico, Benny, Osama, Unsubbed, RB, Pat Hacker, Mark Damon. That's who I have thus far. Let me move this so it doesn't... We're going to go through the announcements wildly. I have me over here as well. Let me say something to y'all. Hang on. I just love being able to do this. There. I said something. Did it send? Yes, there it is. Okay. Announcements. Please, I'm begging you, email me with your birthdays and some of your interests and all that jazz. Just email me and we'll get the ball rolling so we can celebrate your birthday. Speaking of which, today is Independent Outsider's birthday. Here's the card that I made for him on the fly last night. We will be celebrating this next weekend. He was born April 8th, 1968. So just study up on that, ladies and gentlemen. I'll send him this at some point. We're going to have our moment of silence of good vibe sending for baby cakes. Peter K. Peterson had some surgery recently. Sick loungers, those affected by U.S. foreign and domestic policy. Jake is in the lounge. Jake, so glad to see you. So take note of this quote, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Ready, go. Time for my 3 drags. Okay, for those listening at home, this is a test. Please report to your nearest comfy chair, hammock, or couch for emergency lounging. Boop. By Osama number 5, 2018. I just thought this was adorable. I love it. And here it is. So, there you have that. Okay, I think we can just get moving here. The loungers of the week are Botox Rocks and Independent Outsider. If you want to know why, if you want to know total details, go to my video that I made last night called The Lowdown on the Lows. So, oh, and the cows. I'll stand up briefly to show you the channels of the week. Let me just, do you notice, can you see my lights back here, ladies and gentlemen? Can you see these lights? They're on. Jazzing up the lounge a bit, we have Basil Peterson and Kratom Bunny reviews. Are the cow, channels of the week. So there you have it. And I have some lovely new lights on back here. And things, of course, are being held up by clothespins. My favorite thing next to stickers, Pat Hacker. Okay, we're going. Oh, good, Deborah. Yes, well, here you are and you're a moderator. Congratulations, you've been elevated to mod. Thank you. You know what to do, I think. Deborah's here. She's a moderator. She had no clue. Maybe you could share the video, everybody, before we get going or during or whatever. But let's get going. I better write down Deborah. And thank you for agreeing to be the moderator, even though I did not even ask you to do it. Watcher can't be here today. And sometimes, you know, people can't be here. I want somebody here. How many times can I say here? Once again, promoting a Babel. Oh my goodness, it's Judith M. Villeneuve, Maine, the grandmother of our little premature baby Flossie. She's in the lounge. Ichthyosis awareness, Peter Pot. And we have here Dutch treats edible. Benny, you may please drop in your info. I know, I'm really excited about closing in on 700. Oh, Mark Damon, go refresh. We can't live without you. Babel is here. She has sent me photos of that little angel. It's so adorable. So adorable she is. Okay, we're going to get going. We're going to get going. I'm going to go ahead and read this one. It's just so hard to pronounce everything, so I might as well get it out of the way right now. Here goes, ladies and gentlemen. We are off and running here on this 33rd week of live lounging. 33, a Masonic number. Okay. Old short form of Vladislav and other Slavic names beginning with the element Vladeti, meaning rule. Vlad Dracula, a 15th century blank of Wallachia, was Bram Stoker's inspiration for the name of his vampire, Count Dracula. The answer is the name of the person who asked us to look for the purple banana until they put us in the truck. Oh my God, that was so hard to pronounce. I'm sure I butchered it, but at least I tried. Nope. Look for the purple banana till they put us in. Yes, Babel came in with the answer. So let me read it as it goes. Now, Deborah also got it right. The answer is Prince, but I'll just read. So, Vlad Dracula, a 15th century prince of Wallachia. I am honest to Pete. Okay, moving on to another topic. Babel, since you aren't able to partake too much anymore, we're doing this, and it's a bunch of different categories. We drew them out of a bowl during one of my share care nostril flare deals. It's Vlad the Impaler, the massacre, what's it called? St. Valentine's Day Massacre, Monteverde, Costa Rica, the 1920 WikiLeaks Julian Assange, classic jazz, the number 11. So that's what's happening here in the lounge today. This is really weird seeing myself over here. I'm cold, the wind is blowing, but I'm just going to let it blow. Okay, they are dangerous people. Moving along. This was interesting as heck to me. Okay, let's do this. A group of these people arrived in Monteverde on horseback in the 1940s to avoid having their sons drafted into the Korean War. Their influence is still seen there today. The answer puts one in the mind of Richard Nixon and rolled oats. Hello, 123. Your fairy pin got a hello, Denise. Got a compliment today. Glad to have you both in the lounge. Just think, Richard Nixon and rolled oats, ladies and gentlemen. No, you're on the right track, Osama. Osama said Amish. You're on the right track. No, but they were actually war protesters. So, yes, Babel got it right. You are on fire, woman. I'll give people a little bit of time to come in with it. Mark Damon, Osama, Can I buy a vowel? Says Unsub Surf. And Nicholas, the answer is Quakers, and I have some more info. More info. Quaker influences. Back during the Korean War, the U.S. had a draft going on, but not everyone was going to let their sons be taken away from them. In the late 1940s, a dozen or so families arrived on horseback to Monteverde, Costa Rica. There was no electricity, no water, but great land for their farming. They had too many cows, so one of the men decided to make cheese. The Monteverde Cheese Factory came to life and is now one of the best cheese companies in Costa Rica. The Quakers are completely integrated into the community and are owners of a lot of businesses, including hotels, restaurants, and other things. I thought that was interesting, personally. You might not. Did I miss anybody? Nixon was raised a Quaker. His family heritage is Quaker. I know it's hard to believe, but shocking, lurid, and true. Nixon was a Quaker. You can't really see Benny's company here, but I'm sorry, I'm covering up the NASA logo. Okay. All right, okay. Assange has been living in this embassy since 2012. Just wondering if you mind if I share you. No, please do, Denise. Absolutely. Share what you want. Yes, everybody's coming. The Fly has entered the lounge. The Fly came in with it, as did Osama, Mark Damon, Pat Hacker, Nicholas Miller, Unsubbed Surf. Nixon was a crook, according to Benny. Just Benny, I'm sure. The answer is the Ecuadorian embassy. I'm going to have to get up and kick the heat on. Just talk amongst yourselves. Look at my lovely background, including these lights. Okay, be right back. Here I am, and Rox, you are so adorable about being all excited to be Lounger of the Week. I mean, I have never had anybody that excited over it in my life. Okay. Moving along. How long can you stay today, Babel? Benny's known for cracking people up. I was so unprepared. Out. Who wasn't? Okay. Al Capone was sentenced to 11 years after he was found guilty of tax evasion. Name the prison where he spent a majority of the time. It has been the focus of movies and a music video for the group The Scorpions. Share wildly, ladies and gentlemen. We want people in the lounge. Yes. Mark Damon came in with it. Mark Damon, I've missed you so much. Totally. Yes, Osama came in with it as well, as did Surf, as did Botox Rocks, one of our loungers. The lounger of this week, this morning, is going to be the devil in someone else's stream tonight. I don't know. Okay. Yes, the answer is Alcatraz, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty then. Other than being jazzy musicians, yes, I do almost have 700. Let's get me going. Other than being jazzy musicians, what do these individuals have in common? Louis Armstrong, Miles Davis, Donald Byrd, Blaine Houserman, and Art Farmer. Yes, RB, Babel, Pat Hacker, Benny Loco. Excellent. Yes, they're all fish. No, Deborah, the answer is they all are trumpet players. They're all fish. I love it. Zoe's trying to make her, and Osama came in with it as well. Zoe's trying to make her way over. What do you think of these new doodads, Babel? I think I sent you pictures. Aw, Babel says Blaine Houserman is one of my favorite trumpet players. How sweet. Okay. That was that. By 1920, and don't worry about spelling, by 1920, this person was the most visible figure in the movement for Indian independence. India in the subcontinent, Indian. Thank you, Babel. She likes my background. You want to see Zoe? I'm going to see what she's up to here. Mark Damon, Nicholas, Pat Hacker, RB, Osama. And yes, I like how you did that, Surf. Yes, and Surf got it right. Benny Loco, Deborah, our new moderator. Let's welcome Deborah to the world of wrenches, shall we? The answer is Gandhi. Full name, let me try it. Let me not try it. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Oh, that would be terrible. Okay. Babel, Spencer made it home safely. He did my intro. After the show, for those who were a little bit late, can you just go back and listen to Spencer doing the intro? It's so cute. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. On October 11, 1737, this killed 300,000 and destroyed half of Calcutta. The answer is not Mother Teresa. Get it? Okay. That H never seems to end up in the right place. No, these are good answers, though. Plague, cholera, tsunami. No, very thoughtful answers. Incorrect thus far. Bad clams, Spanish flu. I love these. I'll give you another clue. San Francisco, is also noted for one of these big ones. Yes, Mark Damon got it right. Pardon? Oh, okay. Pat says the H in Gandhi. I am so sorry. Babel and Mark Damon got it right. The answer is earthquake, ladies and gentlemen. Earthquake. I might have to get more water already. Very bad. Hello, older hippie chick. Older hippie. Well, everybody welcomes you to the lounge. I'm going to refill my drinks. I'm very dry today, not just my sense of humor, but in general. Spencer's going to help me clean up that pool house so that I can go live from up there this summer. That'll be fun. He's also going to help me clean Edna. Try a small amount of baking powder for that sound. I'm pretty good today, Benny, but thank you. Moving back to the beginning. In Romania, Vlad III is known as what of these choices? A horrendous murdering lunatic, a bloodthirsty tyrant, a vampire, or a national hero? I'm very excited that people are in the lounge today that haven't been able to make it in a while, like Surf. Yeah, Surf got it right, by the way, and so did Babel, and so did Mark Damon. National Herp, says Benny. Yes, of course. National hero is the answer. Yes, he fought, and Nicholas got it right as well. Surf said a vampire hero. That's cute. The answer is hero. Here's more info. The name of Dracula was never linked with the myth of the vampire outside of Stoker's novel. Although he was famous for his atrocities, in Romania, Dracula is remembered as a national hero who resisted the Turkish conquerors and defended Romanian national autonomy against the powerful Hungarian kingdom. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Here goes. Every continent except for Antarctica has one of these, and Monteverde, Costa Rica, happens to straddle the one in that particular region. It separates one drainage basin from another. They are used to define the direction that an area's rivers flow and drain into the oceans and seas? No, but that's a good answer. Surf said Delta. That is a good answer. Good answer, Osama. Incorrect. I will hold this up for Independent Outsider, even though he's not here. The lovely birthday card. The one here, yes, RB got it right. I was going to give a clue. RB came in with the right answer. And happy birthday, Indy. Big 5-0. I tried to do boy type things like a frog and a lizard. You know, boy things. Blue. The answer is Continental Divide, ladies and gentlemen. Continental Divide. Deborah came in with it as well. Okay. In what city is Assange currently located and has been since 2012? Do. Yes, Babelfish, Mark Damon, Pat Hacker, Nicholas, Denise, Deborah, all came in with it. Osama, I live for that quote that you did. I just love it. I'm going to hang it somewhere. Older hippie chick. I think I said Deborah. I'm not sure, though. The answer, sorry to lean in so quickly. Thank you, Deborah. She says, everyone give me a like. It's for people who watch it later, too. That's why I hold things up and whatever. The answer is London. London. Now, remember, next weekend we are going to do a full-blown Independent Outsider celebration. Wait, before we go on, Pat Hacker, is your birthday really on the 13th of April? No, can you have your wrench? I'm not on the computer. I'm on the phone. Pat Hacker, is your birthday really April 13th? If you don't want us to do it, we won't. But email me later. Okay. What kind twin brother's birthday? Oh, Redneckonomics is in the lounge. Redneckonomics, everyone give her a warm welcome. I commented under your video the other day about school teachers and jazz. It was very good. And the redneck thing, that was really good. I did a video about that Labor Day weekend, about the real meaning of rednecks and stuff. So, hang on, let me move this. Red is in the house. Okay. What kind of clothing or outfits did 2 of the 4 men who carried out the St. Valentine's Day massacre wear on that fateful night? It's not funny to me. Remember, while we are here today, gathered together to get through this thing called life. Join each other's communities. Love that answer, Surfy said Speedos. Yes, Nicholas got it right. Mini skirts from Mark Damon. I love this. Some sort of mask. It says Osama Guy Fawkes mask. The answer is police uniforms. Police uniforms. That's why evidently some of the people around there thought that it was a raid, police raid. Okay. The rhythm section under this band leader was oft referred to as the swingingest band in the land and was also dubbed the All-American Rhythm Section. The first part of his name puts one in the mind of Dracula, now that I ponder. No, good answer though, Babel. Unfortunately, it's incorrect. The first part of his name puts one in the mind of Dracula. Get it? Yes. Loco came in with it. Are you doing a lot of looming, Babel? She's a loomer, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Nicholas, Osama, Benny, Deborah. The answer is Count Basie. Okay. Looming as we speak. My gosh, you're talented. On January 6th, 1920, this person was sold to the New York Yankees and later became a candy bar name. I'm so thirsty. Osama, do you make... Yes, Benny got it right. Sorry, I'm listening, getting ready for work. Oh, we love you, Rocks. RB, Denise, Mark Damon, Nicholas Miller, Osama all came in with the correct answer. It is... Babe Ruth, excuse me, I just got... And Deborah came in with it, too. Okay, what does this have to do? Oh, I see. Okay. On August 11, 1866, the first one of these, which is a smooth floor indoor region designed specifically for zooming about wildly, opened in Newport, Rhode Island. On August 11 of 1866, the first one of these, which is a smooth floor indoor region designed specifically for zooming about wildly. Those are, yes, Rocks came in with it totally. And also, good Lord, Babel and a bunch of you. A dance floor for rollerblading. Okay, the answer is roller rink, ladies and gentlemen. Skating rink is fine. Yes, all that, everybody's fine. Everybody got it. I'm so tough on everyone, aren't I? Okay. I think that page is done. Nope. Okay. In what century... You know that Spencer's father, my ex-husband, was a total roller skating guy. Like, he used to go skating with... He danced on skates and could skate backwards and did all kinds of wild jazz. I can't even won contests. I'm sure Spencer's father's a roller skating hero. Okay. In what century did Vlad the Impaler live? In what century did Vlad live? And this page will be done. I used to live a few blocks from a roller rink. I was always there as a kid in Longmont. It was the only thing to do, says Rocks. Nicholas came in with it. Lisa, did he wear sequins and rhinestones? I don't think so. It didn't go quite that far. He probably wore the, what do they call it, Obama's jeans when they were kind of high? Mother jeans or something? Yes, Deborah came in with it and Osama. To get back to being totally serious, the answer is the 15th century. 15th. Okay. Where's Jean? I miss Jean. I want Jean here. Okay. Mom jeans. That's right. Okay. This has played a pivotal role in Costa Rica and in my life, as I'm certain I'm enjoying it right now. It contains an addictive ingredient, but the government here in the belly of the beast and those in the medical industrial complex never seem to give a hoot as they go after cannabis and other plants. Yes, you are correct, Mark Damon, and Benny has a link to provide. Benny has a link, I think, do you? Let me check. Hello, Cat's Cradle. Cat. Let me see. Mark Damon, Osama, Nicholas, and Deborah got it right. And do you have a link, Benny? I'm not sure if I gave it to you. After coffee. I did. I'm going to drop it just because I feel like it. Just because I can. I'm dropping a link. More info about that coffee. What a bonus. Oh, we both dropped the link. Isn't that sweet? Okay. Okay. The move to cut his internet came after Assange tweeted on Monday, well, you know, challenging Britain's accusation that blank was responsible for the nerve agent poisoning of a former double agent and his daughter. Buffering, oh my gosh, you better take care of that immediately. Yes, Denise got it right. RB. Hello, Kathleen, Pat Hacker. Nicholas Miller. Kathleen, I'm jotting you down. Welcome to the lounge. I'm glad you are here today. And she got the answer right as well. So did Deborah. The answer is Russia, ladies and gentlemen. A bit more. As part of a subsequent agreement between Assange and the Ecuadorian government, he is not permitted to send any messages that could interfere with Ecuador's relations with other countries. So there you have that. I'm going to take my little break right now. And we're coming back to this. I'm kind of stuck. Everybody can share, care, nostril flare, join each other's communities, refresh your computer, use the facilities, do whatever. I think so too, Pan Hacker.
Welcome to the intermission of Lounging with Lisa. I don't really have anything totally planned. I think I'll do a few things. I might read a few quotes. I might read a little bit of General Smedley Butler. Maybe I'll do the latter. Here, I'll just give you, as I do every time I read something from him, I give you an overview of the man. So, here's the story. He was awarded 2 Congressional Medals of Honor. He got a Distinguished Service Medal in 1919. He was a Major General of the United States Marine Corps, retired in 31, on leave of absence to act as Director of the Department of Safety in Philadelphia. 1932, he was a lecturer through the 30s, a Republican candidate for Senate in 32, and died at Naval Hospital June 21, 1940. Also, an overlooked part of his history is when he thwarted, is that the right word? I hope so, I'll have to look it up, the efforts of a certain group of, how shall we put this, financially connected individuals from overthrowing FDR. There was a coup in the works. They came to Butler, they asked him to lead it. He played along, and then he blew the whistle. So there you have that little bit of information. You can actually see a video about that whole scenario on YouTube. I forget who did it. Also, you can, you know what, I'm running over. I won't be able to read a little thing of that, I don't think. I might. You can also have this book read to you by way of YouTube, which I did originally, and then I ordered several, and we donated one to the library because, of course, as was mentioned in previous lounging episodes, libraries are pretty censored here in the belly of the beast. You don't get... There was nothing down there, for example, about, like, a Ralph Nader book or... anything like Ron Paul book or anything like that. It's just all, I guess, establishment type narratives from what I can gather. They did have a few things at the Meadville Library, so just be alert to that if you have an extra few bucks or what have you. You want to do something, you can donate books that wouldn't normally be available to your local library. Clearly this has just turned into some sort of public service announcement on the commercial break. So now that you have a little biography of Smedley Butler, that's, I guess, all you're going to get today in terms of reading a little bit of it. What else can I tell you? I can tell you that I'm still having the postcard drive. My address will be dropped in by one of our delightful wrenches. I'd like to also tip my hat at this time to the wrenches. I really couldn't do this without them because I notice now whenever I play the show back later and drop the links in from that day that they're allowing you to see the chat, what unfolded. And I miss a lot of, things that are being said, clearly looking down, reading, or sometimes I don't give credit to everybody who got the answer right. I apologize for that. It's just... a little bit like juggling, but the wrenches are so terribly good to me. And yesterday we had a very quick issue. It was resolved so quickly that I didn't even see it happen. I really appreciate both Benny Loco and DI, that's DI for Drummond Island, Freighter Watcher, for all they do to help me as my 2 producers. Oh, wait a minute. The producer's speaking into my ear right now saying, Lisa, this break is long enough. Okay, I'm back. Love you.
I'm back. Love you. Oh, my goodness. Zoe's trying to make her way over here. I don't like this, really. Where can I move this? I suppose to here. Zoe. Okay, I'm going to hold Zoe up real quickly. Come on. And then I'm going to move her to another region. And mind you, I will be filled with cat hair after. There's our Zoe. She always has something in her eye. There's her butt. I'm going to go put her in the bedroom. Be right back. Oh, Zoe, you look cutie. Purring all the time. Go hang out with me. Good girl. That was for Pat Hacker. Okay. Here we go, I guess. Did anybody new come in? Just highlight my name, please. I'm going to, Kate! Hello, Kate. Have you been having lots of discussion of censorship today? Not really. Just Julian Assange stuff. He's in the thing. You got demonetized, Redneconomics. This is crazy. That's okay, Kate. All right, we're moving along. If it weren't for this substance being declared illegal, it is highly doubtful that the St. Valentine's Day Massacre would have unfolded in Chicago in 1929. No. Jake, good answer. He says weed. I wonder if Surf is still here. Guns? No. Yes, Kathleen, Denise, Osama, RB, Pat Hacker. All came in with it. I'm not sure if people left on the break. If you leave, just say goodbye, and then I won't cry later. Yes, Kat got it right as well. The answer is Deborah as well. Deborah's not the answer. The answer is alcohol, ladies and gentlemen. Alcohol. Alcohol, baby. Okay. Let's see. All right. In the late... Well, that's good, Redneck. I barely know anything either. I learned a lot doing the research. It's fun. In the late 1930s, Chick Webb led the house band at the Savoy in Harlem, whose career was launched via this particular band and locale. She has been a focus in the lounge in the past, Whose career was launched by that particular house band and so on and so forth at the Savoy in Harlem. No. Incorrect. I think somebody answered this yesterday by mistake. It's that answer. I don't know how else to describe it. First Lady of Jazz or something? Kat says, cats don't have owners, just staff. Yes, Kathleen came in with it. Kathleen came in with it. The answer is, drumroll please, RB got it right as well, Ella Fitzgerald is the answer. Oh, this is kind of cute, I think. Okay. This was introduced in 1920 and accompanied the female version. Both had red hair and a triangular nose and began as characters in books. They are still being made to this day. The character of Elizabeth Walton lost hers in the fire that ravaged the Waltons' home on the series. She lost the girl version, though. So, there you have that. Yes, Babel, very good. It's just one of them, but I'll give it to you. I mean, please. It's the boy. Yes, RB got it right as well. Benny Loco, Pat Hacker, Nico. I'll read more as people come in with it. It's Raggedy Andy, actually, but who cares? Raggedy Ann is a rag doll with red yarn for hair and has a triangle nose. Started as a character created in his books by American writer Johnny Gruelle, Gruelle, about 1915. He also was far ahead of the times and filed for a patent. The doll was marketed with the book and were originally handmade. He introduced Raggedy Andy in 1920 with the Raggedy Andy stories, which introduced Raggedy Ann to Raggedy Andy. Good gravy. Okay. Can't believe I printed on this by mistake. Okay. In 1533, this person, who was known for his love of marriage, among other things, was excommunicated by Pope Clement VII. Some accounts say this happened on July 11. Others claim December. We are going with the former for the purposes of this game. Hello, Jeremy Chase. Jeremy, I'm so glad you're here. Jeremy Chase has entered the lounge, ladies and gentlemen. Light applause, throw money. No. His love of marriage, and I think, like, beheading people and such. Get it? You will get it. Anybody going to take a stab? Anybody going to take a chopping of the head at this? RB got it right. RB came in with it, as did Babel, as did Mark Damon. The answer is King Henry VIII. That's done. Okay, I'm sure. Count Chocula is a type of cereal put out by this company in the belly of the beast. That will finish up our portion of Vlad the Impaler, by the way. Jeremy came in with it, as did Kathleen, as did Kat. Good try, Mark Damon. Only Lisa's clues give it away. Well, I try. And Cindy, hello Cindy, welcome to the lounge, honey. Cindy has entered the lounge. The answer is General Mills. And Cindy, are you kind of doing your own video series lately or what? Because I joined, but I haven't seen you do it. It's usually under Pappy's. Whatever the case may be, please support Cindy. I'm leaning over so Cindy can see the thing. I'm not really. I'm leaning over to smoke out the window. Okay. These are rather popular and plentiful in the land of Jean. In the land of Jean are Costa Rica chica. They are flowers that are associated with the time of day and the lyrics of the Battle Hymn of the Republican in plural form. Battle Hymn of the Republic, excuse me. They're associated with a time of day and the lyrics of the Battle Hymn of the Republic in a plural form, though. Yes. Or, you know, the plural of that's fine. Yes. Older hippie chick, Rocks, Kathleen, RB, Denise, Benny, Deborah, Nicholas, Osama, Good Gravy, Jeremy, Cindy. Okay, and Kat. Morning Glories. Morning Glories. Okay. All right. Here goes. I know, Mark Damon. Me too. This group of people fell in love with Julian Assange when he outed war crimes being committed by Uncle Sam. However, he fell out of favor with the same group when he published the infamous Podesta and HRC emails. Jeremy got it right. Doesn't, you know, you don't need the first part of it, but yeah, you got it right. Yep, Denise, Kathleen, RB, Nicholas, Mark Damon, Deborah. The answer is an older hippie chick. The answer is Democrats or liberals or HRC supporters. Any of those would have worked, but all right. Even though other cities dealt with bootleggers and gangsters, the marriage of organized crime and the blank of Chicago is thought to be a reason why the Windy City was more or less known for corruption, much like it is known today now that I ponder. And the blank. The marriage of organized crime and, well, yeah, Jeremy, that's just yes, RB. I'm looking for what RB said, really. And Jeremy, that is a part of it. And yes, that's a part of it, Kathleen. So, yes. Yes, Windy City. The answer is government. So it would read, the marriage of organized crime and the government of Chicago is thought to be a reason why the Windy City was more or less known for corruption, much like it is today. Yes. Okay. Which classic jazz artist wrote the song Freddie Freeloader? His first name puts one in the mind of a measure of distance. The last name is the same as the person who said, "But you are, Blanche, you on that chair." Yeah, I think they do. Pan Hacker says they still work with the local, what'd she say? Clinton machine. No. Puts one in the mind of a measure of distance. Yes, Jeremy got it right. And the person who said, "But you on, Blanche, you on that chair." The answer is Miles Davis. Miles, Betty Davis. Where's Batty, speaking of that? Where has she been? I'm glad Mark Damon's here today, or else we wouldn't have any across the ponders. And 123 was here. I hope she still is. Okay. This began in October of 1920. This particular feat of engineering was the longest underwater tunnel in the world at the time of its completion at about 2.55 miles long. Its completion was particularly notable for the innovative ventilation system that was developed. Of what am I speaking? Yes, Benny Loco came in with it, as did Jeremy, as did Kathleen. As did Deborah, as did Cindy. Cindy, I'm so glad you're here today. Did you get notification? I know probably people didn't. Older hippie chick as well. The answer is the Holland Tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now listen carefully because this will be weird, like it doesn't usually. In 1859, this composer was born. I've never heard of him, but wanted to have some fun by describing him in an odd way, which really isn't anything new now that I ponder. His first name is the same as an off-the-grid lounger. His last name puts one in the mind of something that is discovered when one removes carpeting entirely from the home, but without the D in the middle. I might be giving you a clue right now. First name, off the grid lounger. The next name, the next part is where did it go? Something that's discovered. Yes, Babel got it right. That Babel got the last name right. Who is messaging me during such an important event? Yes, the answer is Basil Harwood. Harwood. I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to do. Okay. I believe we are finished with Vlad. Are we done with Monteverde? Let's check out Assange. Okay. Where was Assange born? Hey, RB, I hope you're confused, because you love it when I'm confused. Denise came in with it. Denise got it right. He does look Swedish, but he is not. He comes from a land down under. Hi, Peter. Or are you leaving us? Pat Hacker, Mark Damon. Uh-oh. She's officially out of cigarettes. The answer is Australia. Okay. This should work out perfect, with perfect timing today, I think. This type of gun was utilized during the St. Valentine's Day Massacre on February 14, 1929. It was eventually banned, other than its use by soldiers of World War II. The nickname of this gun is also a musical opera by The Who. Yes. And Benny, I do have a link. Yes, Benny, RB, Jeremy, Pat Hacker, Kathleen, Deborah. All came in with it, and Benny will drop a link, as did Babel, as did Osama, As did Mark Damon. Older hippie chick. Mark Damon came in with the official name, the Thompson Machine Gun. Remember to check out information about ichthyosis to support our dear Peter. If you join his channel, he will, you can get the scoop on it. Okay, we're moving along to this. This will be the last of the jazz. Okay, I think Babel will get this right. This artist won a Grammy in 1987 for his album called Jazz from Hell, which was the first instrumental album to be removed from the shelves of Walmart for unacceptable lyric content. The Grammy was given for Best Rock Instrumental Album. He is a fave here in the lounge. Love you, rocks. I got to get going. Love you all so much. Looking forward to that phone call. Me too. Thank you for being here. And somebody else said something I could have learned so much more if school had been this fun. Well, thank you, Denise, very much. Babel came in with it, as did Pat Hacker. The answer is, and Kathleen, older hippie chick. Deborah. The answer is Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa. That's how Babel and I met. You know, we met because of our mutual love of Frank Zappa. And, I mean, we're totally close. She has been here. She stayed next door at Mother's 2 times. It wasn't scary. She lived through it. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. On July 30, yes, they got rid of that album off the shelves, Pat Hacker, even though it had no lyrics. Okay. On July 30, 1920, Henry Ford invented the automobile with this type of engine. And while you guess it, I'm going to see if we are done. This type of engine. Yes, Jeremy came in with it. Kathleen and Benny. The game is over, ladies and gentlemen. Deborah came in with it as well. Look, Babel. Also, before we sign off wildly, well, I need to find my stuff here, first of all. So, are you easily... Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I love this. Babel, if you're still here, look at this quote. I don't think I can read it backwards. This is a test. Please report, and I'll just read it later, but here it is. I think it's so funny. It's from our own, okay. It's from our own dear sweet Osama. Kat, we love you. Thanks for coming in. Farmer's Market before they're out of papaya and limes. Love you so. I will read this for those listening at home. This is a test. Please report to your nearest comfy chair, hammock, or couch for emergency lounging. Boop. It's the greatest. I love that. Okay, once again, we will wish our dear sweet independent outsider a happy day. You're welcome, Deborah. And I'm going to do my closing and go back and read comments. Thank you so much for joining in on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, War is Indeed a Racket by General Smedley Butler. Check it out. Get to know it. Make sweet music with it. And thank you again for coming into the lounge. Everybody check out Peter Pot NL420 about his ichthyosis awareness campaign. And, of course, the Dutch Treats Edibles that needs a web page. You need a web page. Get it going there, Benny. Okay. I need a web page too. What the heck am I saying? All right, let me go back and look at some of the comments by everybody. Kathleen, it's been fun, everyone. Glad I didn't miss it all. Good, me too. Thank you for making me mod. Yes, and you're mod now completely. Can you email me, Deborah, please? My email is... I can't see. There you go. There's my email. And remember, I'm having the postcard drive. Have a great Sunday, everyone from Jeremy Chase. Bye-bye, everyone from Older Hippie Chick. Much love and support. There are 10 types of people in this world, those that understand binary and those who don't. Okay? Nothing political really about this group. People are talking. Shakespeare's always good for calming drunks. I'm a prepper when it comes to lounging. There are no emergencies. Very good. Bye, everyone. Oh, we're having a bad connection. So I guess... Okay.